Why they keep thinking that we out? That's what I want to know. What I want to know is why they keep thinking the LakeShow is out of this thing, right? Every time I hear about the standings, we 4 games out of 10, 5 games out of 10. Yo, you know the Clippers is 1 game above us? 1.5? And they really want to come at us. Yo, we good. As long as we play decent squads. I'm not talking about the elites. With this second unit, we good. We are good. Y'all need to understand something, man. It's big LakeShow vibes out here. All right? It's big LakeShow vibes. Today is, what's today? April 7th. We got a game tomorrow. We had a game last night. Great team win. This squad right here, the one without Drummond, this squad been playing together for a good minute now. They've been in the trenches. They've been taking beat downs. They done been talked about. You know, all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? So they here. They here and they ready to play. When they lace up, they lock up. You wonder why we still number 2 in defense or whatever we are over the last 15 or so games. Because we got dogs. It's a damn kennel over here. Trying to tell y'all, man. The Lakers, Los Angeles kennel shop out here. All right? Whew. This game against the Raptors. As a real LeBron, like, fan, aficionado, it's something about LeBronto, right? It's something about the 6, right? It's not that I don't like them. It's just that we've always gave y'all work. So it's just something that we feel like when we see y'all, we're going to give y'all work. And then when I see no Van Vliet, no Lowry, it's over. It's over. I knew we was going to wax. I knew he was going to wax him. Madame Tussauds waxed their ass. Let's get to it. 110-101. Had a 40-point quarter the first quarter. Really, really came out looking good. 3-ball hitting. Let's see what the total numbers were. We shot 49% for the 49%. I'm so excited. I'm reading like, ooh. 49% from the field. 45% from the 3. Listen. We got shooters. If they start locking in the KCPs, the Carusos, the Wes Matthews, the Markieff Morrises, the Kyle Kuzmas, if they start hitting 3s, listen, we could bang with anybody. Regular, not elite. We could bang with anybody regular. So when we got the Miami Heat, I think we could compete with the Heat. Who else we got after that? Let's see, schedule. After the Miami Heat, we got the Nets. I don't know about that one. Not yet. Then we got the Knicks on Monday. We can handle that. We got the Hornets on Tuesday. Back-to-back Knicks, Hornets. Eat that up like hors d'oeuvres. Yeah, give me that. Celtics on Thursday. That's a semi-tough match, but it's not impossible. It ain't impossible. And then we got back-to-backs. By that time, April 17th, yo. AD, man, what's up? Now, I'm going to tell you something. Drummond said he's back. But I can't lie to y'all. The way we play without Drummond, it's a certain kind of level of camaraderie. We just know what to do. When Drummond came in, I could see they was kind of deferring to him on the rebounds. It wasn't crashing like how they do. So we'll see how that plays out. But we need to get him in quickly, because once Baby Goat and Big Goat and Billy Goat, once Baby Goat and Billy Goat get in there, whatever the rest of y'all was doing, just do that. And we waxing. The theme for today is, if we do what we do, we Madame Tussauds waxing their ass. Across the board. Anybody. Especially if we got the phaser guns known as Big Goat and Baby Goat, Billy Goat James and Baby Goat Davis. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's bad. Okay, rant done. Now let's get to the game. Game notes. First quarter. Gasol came out ready for smoke. Gasol came out ready to play, right? He done been in the news for a bad, quasi-bad quote. He's playing his team that he just played, or that he played for before. He's knowing his job is about to get retaken. And so this man came out. This man came out and put work in. No cap. Like, he came to work. He came to work. I can't even front with that, right? We've been asking him all season. If he was giving that, if he gave us that all season, we'd be good. We wouldn't even have needed Drummond. But now, him coming off the bench giving us that, giving us the high screens, pass it off to the cutter. Oh my goodness. Just what the doctor ordered. Threes coming much better tonight. Lakers offense looking much more smooth when we hit the threes. When we missing those threes, like bad missing them threes, it's almost like turnovers when we're taking those shots. It's a long rebound. They get out on the break. They do what they need to do. But once we hit those things and we get to reset that defense, lights out. I would hit him, but I don't want to. I would hit him, but I'm not going to. I would hit him, but I'm not going. I don't want to mess up my white balance. Keith is a bucket. Keith is a bucket, right? Keith has been showing me since AD went down. He wasn't playing that good before that. He even got some DMPs. But when Keith went down, he became a bucket. He became a water bucket. Like, this man splashes. He splashes. I don't know what the box scores are. We're going to go over that in a little bit. But he put work in. I know that. He put big work in. You know what was interesting? And I don't know if they need to make it a trend, but the Lakers announcer from the start of the game was like, yo, we need 10 threes this game. He started counting them joints off, and we made one. That's 1 out of 10. And another one, that's 2 out of 10. By the time we got to like 6, 7 out of 10 in that first quarter, he was good. He was good. We shot 45% from the whole game. So listen, I don't know if that's a trend. I'm semi-superstitious when I play. Like, when the games is going on, I got my routines, I got my rituals, whatever. I haven't been that much on it this year, and I probably need to get back on it. But he need to get on that, because we was hitting them threes. Let's see what else we got. You know what? It's something about this team. I think, speaking of like how we talked about Marc Gasol, when your job is like in question, though, they step up. They step up. They heard McLemore's coming. They heard him. They said he's a shooter. Boy said, hey, he ain't taking my shots. He ain't taking my shots. I'm hitting tonight. They were shooting for their jobs, for minutes, for real. Uh-oh. This is the part of the notes when we get to the scrap. Yo. I like us being a bully ball type of team, right? 3’s let you know, straight up. Straight up! That's how I be feeling when I got these in. Travie. Straight up, you run up on us, it's going to be a problem. I like the quote. Anybody that was not wearing a Lakers jersey could get it. That wasn't the word for word quote, but that's pretty much. If you wasn't wearing purple and gold, you was going to catch something bad, aggressive, physical, that type of action. And after the whistle, yeah, pushies, yeah, mush. Remember, we had Brandon Ingram who came on there like, bow! Hey, listen, you know what I'm saying? You even seen Bron and AD come on the court like royalty, like, hey, all right, now, this stops now. Yeah, all I heard in my head when they were showing the man LeBron is dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. That's all I heard in my head. That man was walking around like King Jaffe. Yeah, man. That was I on everything. That was the next note. Oh no, the next note was Lakers low-key have a scrappy goon squad. We do though. Trez, Keith, Schroeder, because Schroeder got a one smoke. Morris came over there like, hey, I know y'all don't want me to get angry. Because I fuck some shit up. It was like, nah. It's all good. That's all good. They didn't want to see your boy. Where are we at in the notes? We about to get to we in the second quarter already. Oh no, we're not even in the second quarter yet. You know what? I don't know what it is. This is turning into my new favorite celebration of the entire squad. It's the Wes Matthews, yo. I go crazy when he hits a three. I almost ripped my shoulder blade out the socket. I feel like I had to get Tommy Johns one time as much as I did that joint. Like, yo, I be feeling it. So to see him hit a three was real good. 9 threes in the first. We went 40 points. They only had 28, 12-point differential. Like, we set the tone. We was not losing this game. You don't got your stars? Okay, yeah, nah. This is one of those dubs for us. Second quarter. Yeah. I didn't know how we was going to react with Trez gone. K-Cock came in. K-Cock came in to put work. That's one of our young bulls. That's one of our G League bulls. And that, yo, Baby Trez. The whole rest of the time he was in. I felt like the time that the Raptors started creeping back, we didn't have K-Cock in. When we put K-Cock back in towards the third and fourth, it was over. That energy he gave us, big time. I don't know what his numbers was, but he gave us big time production. THT with great passing. He stepped his game up. Him and Kuz developing the passing game was essential to us taking the next step. Everybody's a threat. Not just to shoot, but to make a play. K-Cut, nice cut for the score. Nice blocks. I mean, at some point, I felt like I was in Cool Runnings when they was like, I see pride, I see power, I see a badass mother that don't care what nobody has to say. I might have messed the line up. Whatever. You know what I'm talking about. That's what I felt like. Like, we had mad pride. Hustle plays. I feel like every time Caruso on the ground. Every time I look up, he's like, ah. It's real, man. It's real. Shout out to the threes going past a quarter. Usually we'll have a hot quarter and then we'll go quiet. Last time we had eight threes a couple games ago, first quarter. We only scored one more three over the next 2 quarters in the second and third. I don't even remember what we did in the fourth because I was just like fried at that point. The threes kept coming this game. They kept coming. And that's really our claim to fame. Again, as long as Bron and AD is out, it's a 3-ball game. When Bron and AD are back in, it's a star ISO-driven game, which has options for the 3 if need be. Very, very big difference. Very, very big difference. 14 assists on 16 makes at some point within the second quarter. That's where we're at. Just great team basketball. I think Schroeder had like 7 assists early in the game. Like first quarter, second quarter. He had like early A lot of assists. Them boys was catching and making. I got on them last time about catching the ball, not taking the three when it's there, pump faking, getting ran off the three, and then we get caught into mid-range, something that's just not us. Catch, shoot. Catch, splash. Catch, splash. Come on, man. These next two notes are very important, right? Drive and kick THT is a problem. If he develops that Bron game, where he's driving, because he can, listen, that's his thing, right? He can drive. He's a slasher. If he can develop the kick, you're just not going to know what to do. You can't collapse. But then the very next thing, drive and punish THT is also a problem. Let's say he's driving and he's kicking, right? But let's say it's locked up and he can't kick. He has the ability to put the shoulder on you, body, space, remain in control, finish with the lay. Reverse lay if need be. His game is up there, man. His game is up there. And he hit some threes for us. He's not even a three-ball hitter. He hit some threes for us. We just wasn't playing. The bottom line is we was not playing around. You know what I'm saying? Recess ended a couple hours ago. It wasn't no gym. It was straight math, science, and history. Wasn't no more playing. Defense and hustle leading to offense. The Lakers, well, they had the number one defense, right? When Bron was calling out everything, and even with AD out. But with AD in, I mean, could have been DPOY last year. But this squad right here, even full squad, no squad, the defense that we have, it's not just about the D. It's about the transition that comes from the defense. We'll get a stop, but the way we push is different than other teams' push. Mostly because we got Freight Train. But even when Freight Train isn't in, I mean, we just ball hawks. We ball hawks. And we gonna get to that cup. A lot of teams, they settle for the three. We go to the rack. That's what I like about our squad. We will drive into the rack and maybe kick out. But we're going to test the cup. We're going to test it. We're going to test it and see if it's there. If it's there, we're taking it. Let's see. I got more K-Cock notes, more Gasol notes. Gasol was in his bag just the whole game. Every time I seen Gasol, he was putting work in. When we did go a little cold towards the end of the second, but it was all good. Still a 14-point difference. And we doubled their score. They had 28 points. We had 28 points. They had 14. Elite offense, elite defense. Telling you that unit is real. And we ain't even had Traz in. We ain't even had Traz for this beatdown. Quarter 3, I thought they got a little complacent, you know. We was on cruise control at that point. To be honest, the game was over. The game was over. You know what I'm saying? That thing was on ice, as they say. You know what I'm saying? As Chickies say. I think that's Chicky. I think so. Yeah, man, that thing was on ice, baby. That thing is wrapped up and good to go. Cooked, glazed, and ready to be sliced. THT was hitting. I mean, Schroeder was playmaker, score. Playmaker, score. Playmaker, score. Like, he was just flip-flop, flip-flop, flip-flop. He was doing whatever, whenever. And that's a good thing about his game. He can really, at the blink of an eye, I don't even think he scored the first half. I could be wrong. But I don't think he scored for a while. And all of a sudden, he's just a confident scorer. Like, yeah. K-Cock brought in great energy to end the third. And by the fourth, it was Lakers autopilot. Gasol still putting in work, 2 late blocks. K-Cock going hammer time. I mean, it was just a total domination for the Lake Show. That was the notes from the game. I'm just proud of my squad. Let's go through these. Let's go through this joint real quick and see what's up. Let's see what we got. I think let's check quick box scores. Quick box stats. Nothing too major. We had a lot of players doing damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players in double figures. Wes Matthews also had a 9-piece and Kuzma had 8. Wow. So let's get to it. The leader of the squad right now, Kuz, 8 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 of 13 shooting, 2 of 11 from 3. One of his worst games, for sure. He didn't even give us much in the rebounding department. And he played 35 minutes. But here's what I will say. Kuz was hustling on defense. Kuz was big hustle on defense. Like, 2 blocks from Kuz. It just, it's the intangibles. It would be like, and they might even score on him. But he's making it difficult. He's in front of the guy. He ain't getting blown by. He don't need help on his man. He's doing the dirty work. Shout out to him. I don't know if I put that in the notes, but there's a couple times I'm thinking to myself, like, yo, Kuz is playing good defense right now. Gasol, number 2 in command, Dennis Schroeder, 12 points, 2 rebounds, 9 assists, 3 of 7 from the field, 2 of 2 from the 3. 2 of 2 from the 3, I don't expect that from you. I'm going to be honest. I don't. But I'll take it. I will for sure take it. 3 of 7 from the field, that's about right. 12 points, I like you at 15, but 12 is cool. 2 rebounds and 9 assists. And 9 assists is that switching from playmaker to scoring. If you could stay in that 8 to 7 and 9 range for the assists, you are so much more lethal than when you came here. So much more. Shout out to you, man, for adjusting your game and stepping that up. Next up, I'm gonna have to. I think Markieff Morris is starting to go a little bit over KCP. Markieff, 15, 9, and 1. 6 of 13 shooting, 3 of 8 from the 3. Markieff is a bucket. 15 points from Keith. Hey, 10 is really all I need from you. 15 is like icing, big icing. 9 rebounds, that's part of the bully ball that's in you, but I don't usually expect you to hit rebounds heavy because, you know, you're shooting threes, you're really a spacer, to be honest. A stretch 4 where you pulling people back. So I don't usually expect you to get rebounds, but 9 rebounds, man, you was in there. I saw you saw Trez go out and you said, okay, I got you. Team saw Trez go down and we said, yo, we got you. KCP, 13 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 of 5 from the field, 2 of 2 from the 3. That's the numbers I like from you, KCP. Anything over 50% from the 3 is numbers I like. So shout out to you. 10 points, anything over 10, I'm good to go there. Points and rebounds and assists, I'm not asking for much. And Marc Gasol, 13 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists. 6 of 9 shooting, 1 of 3 from the 3. He just balled. He balled. 4 blocks. 4 blocks. If he was giving us 13, 9, and 5, that's unbelievable. 13 points. Like, really think about that. If Marc Gasol was giving us 13 points, 9 rebounds, and 5 assists every game, he would be elite still. It would be Drummond who. So shout out to him for having some gusto to be like, yo, you ain't just going to take my job. Like, when I get in, I'm going to go ham. Starters went in. Bench, of course, they put in over 40 points. 30, 40, almost 50 points. Caruso, 13, 5 and 4. 4 7 from the field. 3 of 4 from the 3. That's Headband Russo. That's Headband Russo. I don't got to say much more about that. Headband Russo. THT, 17 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists. Evolution of his game. 6 assists. You would have never thought early in this season of THT 6 assists? How? You would have had to pick the ball, like poke the ball out from his hands to go to other people. But he's evolving. That's what Bron and AD out. They stepping their game up. Remember, these boys are champions. These boys are champions. And he don't hit threes either. So to go 3 or 4 from the 3, that's big. Wes Matthews, 9 points, 5 rebounds, 2 of 7 from the field, 2 of 6 from the 3. I just like to see him hit anything more than 1 3 a game. He ain't taking that much. So anything more than 1 3 a game, I like. I would like him to be at 7 to 10 points. K-Cock, 10 points, 8 rebounds, 17 minutes. 5 of 7 from the field. Baby 3’s. He went ham. McKinney gave us 4 minutes. 3’s gave us 2 minutes. Kumpo gave us 1 minute. That was a great showing from the squad. That was a great showing from the squad. Turnovers still high. 21 turnovers. We got to work on that. We got to work on that. Won the rebounding battle, finally. 49 to 42. They still beat us on the offensive glass, though. But 7 blocks for us. I like it, man. I like it. It was a great team win, man. I'm proud to be a part of this LakeShow journey. Get to catch games like that. Because you might miss those kinds of games when you just locked into the season and you're not watching everything. You say, oh, this guy out, this guy out. But this is where you see the real mettle of the team. It's where you see who's got what. I can't imagine how much easier everybody's job going to be when GOAT comes back. When baby GOAT come back. Do you remember what AD was looking like in the finals last year? Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Who do we have next now? The Miami Heat. They got all their players minus Okpala. I don't know. This is my brother's squad. It's personal. We need to spank them. Kuzma got a calf injury. He's day-to-day. Drummond, I just heard him say he's playing, so he's good. Davis still out. James still out. Dudley out. That's fine. That's fine. I'm starting to get used to this squad. I am starting to get used to this squad. They got Miami as a favorite by 8 points. If that means anything to my gamblers, I'm not really into it. But, yeah, because I only really be locked in on one team. Like, you know what I'm saying? I for real. I just got an alert. KD's first bucket back. Man, get out of here. All right, I think that's about it. Game ball. Game ball goes to Marky Mark. Game ball goes to Marc Gasol. 13, 9, and 5. That's big dog numbers. That's big dog numbers. Led the team in rebounds. Tied Markieff Morris in rebounds. 5 assists. That's way more than we asked. The most we had on our team was 17 from THT. Everybody else, 15, 13, 13, 13, 12. He's right there. And efficient, 6 for 9, 66%. And 4 blocks, yeah. Mark, I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you, Mark. Listen, we're going to be all right. I'm not saying if we don't get the guys back, we're going to take the chip. But what I'm saying is If we get the guys back, we're taking the chip. It's just that simple. All right? I love y'all. I love my LakeShow Nation, man. Let's get us a thumbnail about this mug. Let me sit up a little bit. What y'all think about my new thumbnail pictures, man? Y'all like them joints? All right, let's go. Let's go with this chair, yeah. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Boom! All right, we out. LakeShow. We the win.